Alrighty, what's up? I'm gonna be doing this replay analysis for Phaseshift. He has this recorded on a YouTube video, but I just wanted to show current ranks, Diamond 1 solos, Champ 1 in doubles, Diamond 1 solo standard, Diamond 3 standard. And season 3 Grand Champ. So we're going to be going over your replay. Should be in. Okay. What does it look like full? Okay, that's fine. Okay. You end up winning this kickoff, but this isn't a very good kickoff. So what you end up doing is you flip and then just boost into the ball without flipping again, which is really bad considering if somebody else flips into the ball at the right point, they're going to put it right over you. And that's going to happen every single time at any level higher than this. So what you want to do is you want to boost and flip like you did similarly. So here, let me get my pen tool out. So you want to kind of boost and flip. Right here, sorry. You want to turn slightly, boost and flip till you land like about here. So we're gonna go through and watch this. So till you get right about here, you're gonna landish like right around here. And then you're gonna boost, and you want to either front flip into the ball, or do a like diagonal front flip to force it to the direction that you want to go. But you want to put yourself in front of your net. That's how you kind of want to position yourself, and then front flip or go to the side, because you don't want them being able to just put it in as a goal right off a kickoff. You want to position yourself in between. You end up winning it regardless. Good 50-50. Or good dunk, rather. Okay, right here. Right there, you made a good touch, and your teammate, I think, is over there. I can't really see, it's kind of blurred. But you should be he should be going in for the challenge. And you should be moving around to about just over midfield, kind of positioning yourself here. Which you do, but then you continue going, which wasn't necessarily a bad idea. And this aerial is just a mess. So right here, right there, you should have double jumped. Boost, jump, tilt your car up, and jump again. That's going to be your fast aerial. So go over that again. You're going to want to boost, jump, then tilt your car up and jump again. But you go up late, and it ends up being a weird angle that he gets up slightly faster for, and you don't really get off the ground. Okay. Think he's dribbling it up. It's back. Okay, he shouldn't have been going for that. That should have been your ball, I'm thinking. You recorded this in 360p, so it gets really blurry. I'll go back and rewatch this. If he makes that touch. Okay, no, your teammate's already there. You should be staying around here and waiting for him to clear it. And then kind of, as he starts making it around the corner, when you know that he's actually got a clear, you can start turning around. But you don't want to both go for the ball, and he's already closer, he's right there. You just want to go to net, turn around, because they're probably going to be forcing a play from out here. They're going to try to force it back in, and you want to be there. But if he gets it out, you can just turn around and go back up the field. Yeah, see, they started moving over there. Okay, right here. Unless you're going to take a shot right there, and even if you were going to, there was really no reason to take this up the wall. You could have gotten on top of it and tapped it down to midfield and probably dribbled it in. Yeah, they were going back for a boost and everything. You had full reign to take a dribble, but you kind of just hit it off the wall and don't know what to do. So they're there, and then you go for a weak shot that you can't get up for, and he just is able to put it over. I don't even think you had boost. Yeah, you kept going even though you had no boost.
Okay.
Good shot.
No, looking.
Good attempt. I do want to look at what you were doing back here on defense. Okay, so he's there. He should be challenging. I'd like you a little bit more over net. Maybe along here, just outside of the line and sideways. Just because you're kind of in a weird spot, and if he shoots it right here, you're done. You can't get it. Oh wait, I skipped. Oops. Right here? No. Okay, yeah. This.
Okay.
Yeah, you turn around here. Okay. Okay, so you're very close to him. Even though this ends up being a good pass, you're very close to him. You want to... I'd shift over and show you, but this is a recording. You want to be like over in this area, farther sort of. But I can't really show you. Yeah, you kind of wanted to be over along this line from the start, so he would be over here. You could shoot it across. You do end up getting a good touch,
No,
slightly wide,
looking.
and that was iffy. That was more of a... I dropped speed down. Okay, so it comes in. You shot over the wall, and you just missed it. So yeah, you could hit that. Okay. Okay, now right here. I need to pause it. Okay, right here. You already know your teammate's over here. You saw him clearly. He's over here. Slightly off screen, but he's over there. And this guy's just tapping the ball down, so he's going to have a perfectly lined up either power shot or clear. But what you end up doing is you just end up turning through for whatever reason, thinking you'd get there faster, but it makes no sense because you're not going to have the speed that he does. and you're also coming from farther away, so there's absolutely no point. You just end up cutting them off and making a terrible touch.
Oh my.
Yeah, and I think you end up complaining about your teammate, where in fact it was you. That was a terrible touch, regardless of what you were thinking. You cut off your teammate, and then you made a touch that just centered it for them. And then your teammate's not in the position because he was lined up for the shot. So you've got a enemy team member looking to take a shot here, and your teammate's still facing that way. So he has to turn around and try to get in front of it. And he just ends up getting bumped into it. Oh, don't mean to be...
Oh my. Just
Not sure what you just did there. I think he bumped you a little bit there, but takeoff, right there you should have taken off ball cam. Because you know you're starting for a dribble, especially right there. And you made a bad touch when you could have just dribbled it in. Tap it once, get a bounce dribble, don't even have to flip, and get it on top of your car and flick, and you wouldn't have been ready. Saved by your teammate.
it's not my.
Good touch. Keep touching that. Okay, right here you're kind of a little bit closer to your teammate than I would like to see. You're both. I'm gonna give you a video by All-Star in case you haven't seen it, but he kind of breaks up the map into 6 tiles, so it would kind of be like that, and you never want to be in the same tile as your teammate, which I find that to be a great way to explain it. But you are both like right there, which makes no sense. You should be out. Let's see if you turn and show. Yeah, that you got really close. You should have been out towards like center field, closer to midfield, so you'd be ready for a pass, and you're also ready to clear it just in case. But it just ends up getting cleared back down. Right here. See what happens here. Okay, you turn towards the ball instead of just cutting right up the wall. You should have, instead of turning, cut right up here, and you would have been able to stop it, and he would have blown right past you. Ball would have been going that way, and you would have been fine. But you turn for whatever reason. Right there, you went around the boost, you landed, and then instead of just grabbing the boost, you kind of made a loop around it, and then looped back around. You have a power slide for a reason. Power slide or turn your car. You don't have to make big loops. You could have gotten the boost and been all the way out of there already. You would have been up for the pass. In reality, it just ends up getting past your teammate. Wouldn't have made a huge difference. Bump your teammate. Okay, what happened here? Okay, so when you do this, he goes up, he gets stopped. Bump him. Okay, and then you both bump into each other. That's fine. Okay, right here. You made the touch onto the wall, which you didn't have to do. You could have gotten around the ball and just dribbled right in towards the net. But you touch it along the wall, which isn't always a terrible idea. What you end up doing next with it is You end up overshooting it by a lot. And then trying to make up for it and cut back down, but you boost and go farther than it. You probably could have made up for it if you didn't boost when you turn. But that's fine. Okay. Decent shot opportunity. Right here, I don't even know if you should have gone for this. Okay, yeah, you were close enough to where you could have, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's gone. Ah, sorry. I'm bored. One.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, right here. I think you front flip. I think you're new to wall touches. But you could have jumped off the wall and then made a touch while you were backwards and gotten your next flip off and cleared it. You could have... I'm trying to think. Could have side flipped and you would have hit it. But you front flipped, so that's fine. Good clear. Oh, that should be a goal. Okay, touch into the corner. If you slowed down, you could have boosted for a second more and then made the touch, and I think he's coming in. I think he's over there. He's going there, but you could have cut it so it was on top of the roof of your car and dribbled in and flicked, or could have then kept it in front of you and not on top of your car and just dribbled it through here to your teammate who should be coming up here and take the shot on the one guy in net. Or could have, I think wall play passes still work at this level, which I think is what you were trying to do. I don't know, I didn't watch the rest to see if it worked, but you could have gone there. He takes a shot. Those don't really work at higher levels than this. I want to see what you end up doing. I think you end up trying a bit. Okay. Decent pass. Didn't necessarily work out that great. So right here, you kind of just let it roll around the wall, even though there was two guys already there. You had full boost, so it's not a problem with that. You could have boosted, caught up on the wall, and then just made a hard pass. But there's two guys in net, and you just end up walking it along the wall, and then trying to make another touch, which works. But they just clear it. And then you go up for it, and you just, I think you turn your car slightly and end up hitting it back to your own net. You make that touch. They hit it straight up. Yeah, you make too much of an effort to go and reach the ball, so you turn with it, and you end up just hitting it towards your net, which isn't good. You should have just let it go and then boosted back towards net, and there probably wouldn't have been a difference. But you put yourself in a kind of a bad position with them cutting up in front of you and actually having the ball. But your teammate's able to clear it. Okay, right there. You delayed taking off your camera. You should have taken off your camera before, right there. And then just made a touch straight down. But you don't take off camera and you kind of just hit it with the side of your car. You dribbled one, and then ended up having to make a play off of him. What happens here?
I do.
So you're going back, and you make a turn, which you shouldn't have because he cleared it. You should have just gotten back to net and turned around. Okay. Okay, touch. Yeah. You have a thing where you just want to hit the ball, for whatever reason, but you don't need to always hit the ball. Sometimes it's better to just let it roll even if it's going back towards your net, because you just end up accelerating it a lot of times.
It's not over yet. Might be over now. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really weak touch towards the end. Again, think you're still learning aerials. It was a silver level, gold level,
It's not
or
over
gold.
yet. Might be over now.
Yeah, you kind of just... I don't think you're the greatest at aerials you're at, but that's something you just gotta learn.
Yeah.
Could have scored there, but you don't have the aerial skills yet, so it's fine. And yeah, gold one. Teammate was a silver. Makes sense. Alright, so I'm going to link YouTube and All-Star video when this goes up. I'll put it in the Discord with the link. But alrighty, if you have any more questions, let me know. If you want another one, you can always find where to request it. You can always request in the same spot. Any more specific questions, again, just let me know. Alrighty, peace out.